Allons-y.
Mo in the Mask.
Hello friends, I'm the Mo in the Mask, otherwise known as the Gay Advice Fairy, and this week is Geek Week on YouTube. So I'm going to share with you a crackpot crazy theory about one of my favorite video games, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a community simulation video game created by Nintendo. There's no main point to the game other than to live happily beside your neighbors. In the latest installment of this game, New Leaf, players can visit each other's towns, and once you connect, there's a good chance that you'll see some of your villagers move to their towns and vice versa. The villagers, aside from you, the only human, are all anthropomorphic animals. One of the villagers from my town is a duck named Freckles. Now, while I play the game in quote-unquote real time, many players choose to manipulate the clock in the game to make the game faster, to, for instance, make money more quickly or unlock certain time-restricted activities. My friend Steve plays just like that, and in fact is so keen on moving his clock forward that he's actually played through the recognized date by the Nintendo device of 2050 several times. Meanwhile, back in 2013, Freckles is living in my town happily, and I am making friends with him, we're exchanging gifts, whatever. I go to visit Steve's town, and lo and behold, who's there? A little duck by the name of Freckles, who doesn't recognize me. Yet the timestamp is 1 or 2 decades in the future. How can that be? Well, that's when I came up with this theory.
Animal Crossing is all about Time Lords.
Now, if you don't know what a Time Lord is, they are a species of alien humanoid made famous by their last remaining member, the Doctor, from the BBC series Doctor Who. Using his TARDIS, Time and Relative Dimension and Space machine, the Doctor is able to travel across time and space, and can even jump universes. One of the most recognizable aspects of the TARDIS is the fact that its exterior dimensions do not match its interior dimensions. Now, take a look at this house in Animal Crossing. This is the outside, and this is the inside. What do you notice? Yeah, it's bigger on the inside. The ability to time travel would explain why my villager did not recognize me even in the future, because his timeline hadn't yet doubled back on the time when he would meet me. Now, granted, it could be a glitch, but that's not my only proof. Not only are villagers' houses smaller on the inside, but when they move away, they take their houses with them, leaving not a trace, as if the house had just been sitting there, just like the TARDIS. In addition, you and the other characters are able to carry an inordinate amount of objects in just your 2 pockets. That would imply that the garments are built with a special space distortion similar to that of the TARDIS. Finally, there's the Happy Home Showcase, where people can view the houses of nearby players whom they might not know in person. They can minimally interact with people themselves. Now, that might not be so strange except for the fact that sometimes people you do know show up there too. And their houses are not fully updated. Neither is their wardrobe. It's a past version of themselves and their houses that we're seeing. Meaning that at a fixed point in the past, they traveled with their TARDIS to your Happy Home Showcase, stayed there as long as they needed to, went back and started their life back up when they left. Pretty compelling if you ask me. Now, of course, all that's left to figure out is, how did these animals get a hold of Time Lord technology? Are they Time Lords themselves? They potentially could be, although that would require interbreeding with many different species, the chances of which are pretty slim considering the fact that interspecies breeding very rarely works. More likely is the fact that after a visit from a Time Lord, perhaps even the Doctor himself, a very, very clever creature on the Animal Crossing planet was able to mimic the complex Time Lord technology. A Time Lord could also very easily have handed down this technology and given out the secrets on purpose, as a way to propagate the knowledge that they might have known would no longer exist once the Time War occurred, wiped out all but one Time Lord. My favorite theory by far, though, is that we play as the very last regeneration of the Doctor, and that he or she has retired to this small planet in some far-off corner of the universe, covered with sentient animals, and has become their benevolent but unwitting leader. Each player's game is an alternate universe, showing a different version of the Doctor, and that when one visits a neighbor's town, one is actually visiting that alternate universe. Anyway, that's my little contribution to Geek Week. I'm crazy, so I made a second video. Click on my face. Click on my face. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Mo and the Mask, otherwise known as the Gay Advice Fairy. If you need advice or would like to see other things nice, please feel free to hit me up on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Instagram, or right here on YouTube. I put out new videos every Monday and Friday, so please be sure to subscribe for great advice and other things nice. Thanks so much for watching. See you on Monday.